watch your
targets.
druid base. Yeah, watch your druid base. It's got the force. It's got double force of nature, one savage roar. Okay, so
Double
there's
art.
some modification. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
dude.
like
Wow.
StrifeCro Druid 3.0 here. Let's take a look how this goes. Should be
A
good.
lot of charge. That is a lot of charge in there.
There
And
is.
his other deck is a tempo rogue too. So we've actually got some interesting choices. We can see. No, never mind. His other deck is a miracle rogue, so we could see a miracle on miracle matchup here. But I think he's just gonna go with his druid.
All right, so StrifeCro's got the choice. He's got to innervate, so he's got some ability. Nothing really great to innervate at this point, but definitely options for his next couple of draws. He could get out the Ancient Watcher, which he's going to go ahead and do. He does have to Keeper of the Grove next turn. He can activate that Ancient Watcher and really put some pressure on the Rogue.
Yeah, that's a really strong opener. Turn one, basically a turn one Yeti, and a turn two 2/4.
Yeah.
And it's a.
All right, Chakki really thinking about it. He's going second in this case.
Yeah,
Going second in this case, not really the greatest for.
Chakki's going first in this game.
Oh, man, sorry,
But,
he's not going second. I was thinking a coin. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Misspoke
He
there.
doesn't actually have a whole lot to do with his early turns.
Yeah,
He's blocking the coin, so he can't even SI7 agent.
that's what. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at. Is that going first as a rogue, any rogue actually is not beneficial. It's one of the few matchups you can really point at. Okay, going second, way better.
Yeah, I think it's almost always better to go first, but except if you're a Miracle Rogue.
Right. All right, so Chakki. I mean, even if he could
Yeah,
activate something, he doesn't have
he's
a really.
in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, I mean, when you can't play anything the first couple rounds, I mean, I think he's going to have to play the loot, you think? Just to... Oh, no, he's just going to go ahead and play the SI without the actual battle cry.
Yeah, that's pretty rough for him. I mean, Strife's just going to Wrath it and move on with his day. Get in for 6 more damage. He's losing large chunks of his life total very quickly.
Yeah, and this is the recipe to how to beat Miracle Rogue. Just continually pressure him in the beginning and just hope he runs out of options or he runs out of cards.
Yeah, I mean, he can kill the 4/5 this turn, but it's already gotten in 8 damage, and to kill it, he's gonna have to get 4 more in. So, yeah, basically a turn 1 play that dealt 12 damage, and
Power of the Druid, man.
Druid is very charge heavy.
Power of the Druid. So, okay, looks like he's going to go ahead and eviscerate, and he's able to remove the Ancient Watcher, so some progress there, but down to 16 health already. Going to be pretty tough to recover, given that Strife has so many charge units in his deck.
Yeah, this is absolutely brutal. Chakki's going to basically have to draw perfect for the rest of the game to have a good chance to win.
Any chance to win.
that card is not going to help him very much. I guess he could sap the 3/5.
Well, he gets out the
lose
3/5. At least,
But Strife
draw
just
a
gets
card.
to replay it for the 2 damage. So it really all it does is remove the buff and cost Strife some mana. And yeah, Chakki is really looking like he's in a grim situation.
He could Cold Blood the Loot Order and remove it. I mean, there's not many good options for him here.
He'd have to combo it, and then if he Cold Bloods, I mean, he loses out on at least a couple of mana, unless he also saps. But if he saps, he has to sap the Defender, and I don't even know how good that is. Yeah, it's just a very bad situation for Chakki here.
Okay, so he is going to be sapping the Defender. Get some of the Cold Blood that we're talking about. Going to draw a card here too. Draws another sap. Yes, gives him at least some temporary way of alleviating some of the board control that StrifeCro's had. Upcoming turns, that sort of thing. But StrifeCro has the Druid of the Claw that he can actually just charge in cat form here and just keep pressing Pressing damage to the face.
Sap doesn't do a lot to charging minions, unfortunately.
No, it doesn't. This wasn't even close. This is pretty brutal here. I don't think he can do anything else here. I mean, he could Shadow Step the Azure Drake, maybe draw another card next turn, or probably not. I mean, at least he has a Leroy. He does have the Leroy.
You just kind of have to leave the Drake out. Hope that maybe StrifeCro trades with it. Like, StrifeCro's
conceal. Okay, he concealed it.
Pretty much. Okay, he's gonna conceal his Drake, but that's maybe not the best.
Another Druid of the Claw. So,
wow. I mean, I think you just put yourself in hero power to kill range, and just
thinking, man.
Throw
Just thinking hard. Just thinking hard.
All right, so he's actually just gonna get in for 6 damage here.
Yeah.
Keep the Druid in his hand as kind of a surprise kill next turn. I think he has enough charge that he didn't really have to do that. But either way, Chakki is just extremely, extremely dead.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate that this game kind of went the way it did. He didn't really make any missteps or anything. Just the cards just didn't come to him. The cards came to StrifeCro in abundance there, just with that opening. That was just pretty crazy there.
That opener is almost impossible to beat as like playing a control deck against this aggressive, charge-heavy Druid. So, I mean, Chakki's taking his time and thinking about it, trying to find a way out, but it doesn't look too good for him.
Yeah, he knows he has 18 damage on turn 8, so he's just trying to figure out how to stay alive one more turn. He is able to remove it and remove the 5/5, get in for 4 damage there, but unfortunately StrifeCro does have another Druid in the Claw there, and that's going to be it for this series.
Yeah, I mean, Chakki's just kind of a victim of draws in this game.
Why not?
Not a whole lot that he could have done.
Why not? And a Force of Nature just for a little bit of a flare finish there from StrifeCro. And he takes the series 3-1. So StrifeCro advances to day 2 of the Deck War Season 1 finals. And pretty